Well, hello there, YouTube. Welcome to Tuesday the 9th of July. What do you think, Abby? Mama's handing out the little doggy treats. And Danny, always right on my behind. And he nips at me for some reason. He nips at Kelly, too, when he gets excited. It's cute, but sometimes he gets a little carried away. And it kind of pinches, and it surprises you. Anyway, let's start off a new day. What's the weather supposed to be like today?
The rain's supposed to come about 4 and last for 3 days.
You're kidding me. It's supposed to rain the rest of the week?
For the next 3 days. Friday would be good.
Dang.
I know.
I didn't know that. Of course, right before a ride comes, the rainy season comes back.
Yeah, well, then after that it just shows sun.
Yeah. Someone was asking me, where do you think you're going that's going to be cold? Here in Washington.
Yeah.
One of the days, it keeps changing, but one of the days up where we're going, the high was supposed to be 61 and raining. Yeah. Right in that. 61 gets cold really quick.
Yeah, you throw
when you're
any
just
elevation in there.
Yeah. When you got sustained riding down the road. But whatever's going to happen is going to happen. That's just part of the journey. Black Africa Twin. That's cool as heck looking. And it's raining out there. Well there, little woman.
Yes, a little man.
It's Tuesday. The days are clicking down.
Yes, they are. Only 4 left.
T-minus.
T-minus 4 and counting.
Yeah. Anyway, it's sprinkling. I want my camera to get wet.
Alrighty.
I will talk to you as the day goes on.
Alright, try to catch that water in.
Alrighty. See you, bye. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Man, this is the week, or 2 weeks of GS's. Got a brand new RT that we sold. Guy's going on a trip, doing the first service. Let's get that done before he bails out. Keyed up some bags, but only had 6 of the 8, so the trunk is still sitting in its box. But it's been kind of an off and on rainy day all day today. Finally, and I do mean finally, the humidity dropped. It was so thick. Man, that must have been 90% humidity. Crazy thick. I ain't felt that in quite a while since I was a boy living in the Southland. But just me down here by myself, just clicking away and getting my stuff done. No rides today. Everything's just been nasty. The shift switch, which was not uncommon on these, is going janky on it. She rode it here. But going through the testing, I got the thing to fail several times. You get a little reader that comes across the dash. It says, check transmission. I love it. It tells the customer, check transmission. What are you going to check? But you got to hook it up to a computer. But anyway, she rode it here. I wasn't going to ride it. I don't want to get stranded. I don't want to be making that phone call. Come get me. Because I got it to fail like 3 solid times, and finally it would make a shift. It's just the switching inside here. I think Ryan's done, probably half a dozen of these things. I think I've done 1 or 2. He seems to find 4, but he works on so much or so many more of them than I do. But as they're getting older, you're starting to see these little traits pop up. Good old RT. Nothing like riding a white RT, man. That freaks everybody out. They think it's the police. It's very funny, actually. Alright, back to the grind. I don't know what he was carrying on his bags. Like he was carrying snow chains or something. Seeing the dogs are all wet and everything's damp. It rained all the way. Well, it's actually sprinkling right now. Rained all the way home. Hi, Sparky. Yeah, Yeah, I hear you, Abby. I was thinking about going for a little rip, but the roads are soaking wet out there. I just can't think of anything I want to wipe out just yet. They're just dusty now. It's very peaceful out there. It's quiet, other than the dogs. So, this is July, right? It is absolutely pouring. So, depending on what weather you look at, AccuWeather is giving the best weather report. Because looking up around Port Angeles, which will be around our home base, and then we'll, of course, we'll Spyder out as we do, you know, like we did at Yellowstone and all the rides, you know. And anyway, AccuWeather is making it look pretty good. You know, 10-20% chance of rain here and there. Weather Channel, it looks, you know, Sunday, Monday is going to be 40%. And I don't know. It's looking better than it was. But this will be pretty much the highs that we'll see during the whole trip. But again, AccuWeather is saying upper 60s, not lower 60s. So time will tell how this will work out. So my efforts to make sure everything stays dry, it's not going in vain, that's for sure. Even Kelly's going, do you really need all that stuff? It's July. And I said, remember what happened at Yellowstone? We went to Yellowstone in the middle of summer, and in the summer, and it was winter time there. This is Washington State, anything can happen. But fingers crossed, it's looking better as it's going. Yesterday, AccuWeather was not looking very favorable either. But they tend, I don't know, I just trust them the most. I get the most accurate weather out of I know that sounds funny, but I seem to rely on that the best. The other one that works really good too is Weather Bug. And I don't know who they're feeding from, but anyway, just thought I'd tell you what's going on out here at 8 o'clock at night. Bought another bottle of that today, because this one's probably 3/4 gone. It's not that expensive. Retail on $11. And man, I soaked this thing. I was gonna go out. I don't have any camera that I'm using today that's waterproof. I was gonna go out there and just blast it with a water hose, hang it off the fence out there, and just let her have it and see what it does. See if that stuff makes any difference. But it'll be hard to tell because the coat's not old enough and worn enough that the water goes through it anyway. It just repels it and rolls off. I mean, I've been in a couple of soakers. I know that, you know, this outer shell is not waterproof, but I'll probably find out this weekend. The two places I know it's going to come through is where you unzip that, because that's not a waterproof zipper, where you turn it into a vest, which is just the bizarrest things. Them Germans think of the strangest things. Some of it's so cool, but some of it is like, really? Why would you want to wear that as a vest? And then around these snaps is little, oh, here, just pop one off. See, that's the webbing. I mean, that thing scoops air like you wouldn't believe. But there's those little gaps in there that will allow water. You get in a downpour, you better have your bladder on underneath there. But another thing, I don't know if I even told you about this last night. And mind you, this is an extra large Can-Am coat, but this fits perfectly over that. So I'll probably still bring this too. I'm so impressed with this coat from Yellowstone. I just can't begin to tell you. And I mean, it's, you know, these OEMs and their apparel can be just really nice. I mean, look at even it almost looks like some kind of a lever for a motorcycle. The Can-Am zipper. But it's so well made and works so well. But the only problem I have is the size of the sleeves, which fits over pretty much anything. But with the armor in this coat, I mean, big ol' armor, when I bend my arms, it's tight. So, I don't know. I've never taken the armor out. I wonder how easy it is to take the armor out, like if you're riding in the rain. But who knows? Just them piddly things you think of. I haven't oh, did this tighten up? Yeah, it did. Looks, I don't know how tight that was. But this, yeah. Okay, so that tightened back up again. That's good to know. Ought to ruin my tank bag right out of the gate. And here's my little, I've got the little cable marks. I know how far to pull it out. But you stop somewhere, well, you just unzip it and yank it through. But this is the power whatever inside there. And this is the Optimate little charge thing. And it's waterproof. When the USB-A goes in there, it's a tight fit and it's waterproof. So you just plug it into the port. And it's kind of a little cheater thing to tell you whether the charging system's working or not. Because like if for some reason the bike stops charging, voltage goes low, it changes colors. I think it's got a little legend on the back here. Oh no, this one doesn't do it. The one that goes straight up and down does it. Well, that's kind of a bummer. There's another one that just comes straight out and it changes color based on voltage. Yeah, I don't know. But it would stand up like that. I think, I don't know. Maybe I'll look at that. It's like 27 bucks retail for the other one. Anyway, but I haven't packed any of my clothes or any of my camera gear. The camping stuff, that's easy. I mean, everything I need for camping's already in there. And my tool stuff will all, as I think I showed you that with the gear bag in there. I don't know why I carry that sack in there. The old microfibers, you can never have enough microfibers. And my, this was the newer of the two little Gerber hatchets. You never know. I did have that in the Copeland bag, but the way the handle and thing, it kept like moving around and just getting in the way. And when you pull stuff in and out, you had to find that hatchet and get it out first. So it ain't going in the bag. It fits perfectly fine because you can see there's a lot of room left in it with everything in it. But that hatchet just has a weird shape and wants to flip and flop around. So she'll just lay down there and be the base layer. You can see when I pushed water at it where it little lines of water. But that's me blasting it with a water hose. I set them on put a towel on the ground and just blast them. So the rain, I'm hitting it way harder than the rain's ever going to hit it. Like I say, I've driven to work in the pouring down rain, pouring rain. Nothing gets in, and I don't see other guys, travelers and stuff like that. They don't have any waterproof bags in there, and these guys are like BMW people travel like crazy travel. I never see waterproof bags in there, so I don't know why I'm sweating it. But my computers and my important stuff that I put in there is going to be in that 40-liter Copeland. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the 20 yet. It may just go in with my camping gear and use it as needed, kind of a thing. We'll see. I just out there talking to Kelly for a moment or two in pouring down rain. Forgot to tell you what pants I'm wearing. This is my first gear riding pants, and they're just a generic. I think they just call it riding pants. It isn't a Kathmandu or any of the branding versions of it, but they amazingly waterproof. Nothing gets through them. What is that? It looks like something tried to etch at it, but it's got armor everywhere, hips, knees, and when it gets hot you can zip down from the top. It doesn't have the bug venting stuff in it, when you let them breathe. But you can see it's got the upper zipper there, and you just pull that down and then the air just comes off flowing through them. I've had to do that a time or two. You can see it's been on probably one of the BMWs, all the dirt on it, but that don't hurt them. God, I've had those things for probably 6 years, 7 years. Never a leak in the crotch or anything like that. Fantastic. So that'll be my pants. These two, oh, already hung it back in its normal place. These two will be my main coats, and then some light stuff in case it freaks out and gets warm. Like Kelly says, hold on, don't freak out. You know, it is literally next week. You're talking about it can, you know, 2 days from now it could be saying it's gonna be in the 90s. So that's the way it is around here. Crazy. Be a wild adventure. It's gonna be fun. Let's go see what the little woman's doing, see if she's ready to do a goodbye. Little Ryker. Maybe we'll take that up there. That would be a trip I could take on it. It's not that far away. Well, hello there, YouTube. Standing up here on the porch, just outside the rain.
Yeah, because it's a dumping.
Yeah, buddy. She's a good old northwest raining out there now. That's Danny freaking out, wanting out.
Yeah, he goes,
If I come outside, he's got to follow me.
Yep.
So I keep little rat things, you know, in the garage just in case, you know. Field mice, when you see the hawks snatching things out of the ground left and right, you keep things around, you know. Anyway, I hear this scratching around over there. Danny, get away from that. He's stuck back in a corner, and then he must have thought I was mad at him because all of a sudden I hear the door open and shut.
I'm out.
He goes, I'm out.
Dad's mad.
The old man screaming, I gotta get out of here. Poor old mutt.
I know what he's saying.
He loves hanging out in there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's your shop dog.
Man, I head for that front door, and if he's inside the house, he will knock me over to get out with me.
Yeah. He loves
You want to
to
let him
hang
out, right?
Yeah.
But anyway, let's keep our fingers crossed. The weather's going good. There's a bunch of chatter going back and forth with our little group Facebook thing we got going.
You're so pitiful, Mike.
And David Andrews, you know, he's from Eugene, Oregon. He knows the Pacific Northwest weather game. He's like, I don't fret that.
No.
You know, it's got to be a pretty heavy percent chance. And if you look at the hourly, it's kind of broke up quite a bit. You'll have probably more non-raining weather than rain weather.
Yep. And
But-
they change it every day
Yeah.
anyway, so.
And this time of year, the rain doesn't stick around for very long. It might get wet for a little bit, but then, oh well.
Yep.
I just hope that Gabe and Jeff, being from San Francisco and San Jose, have anything that resembles rain gear.
Yeah, they might need to just pack it
Yeah.
in case.
Just might. But anyway, I think we're going to roll it at that.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. We will talk to you tomorrow. Same smoke time, same smoke channel. Don't forget to give her a thumbs up, and you guys have a wonderful Wednesday or Thursday.
Heck yeah. Alright, it's getting closer.
Yeah, it's countdown time.
Yeah, I need to, like I was saying earlier, I need to start packing stuff. Get everything all together and ready.
Yeah.
Camera gear, everything. Because I can survive with a Osmo and a GoPro and at work and stuff. I've always got my phones.
There's always something.
Yeah. Things that, you know, you can throw in at the last second kind of thing, you know. Got everything but what I've been going back and forth to work with. There you go. We're out. Alright.
You guys take care.
We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Yes.
Bye-bye.